Despite of the pain she's going through, she stood the test of time. With the tears that flows from her eyes, she kept pressing on. Hoping for a day to come. Mama Liberia. Time to party, everybody with your flag, join us celebrate, raise your hands and be happy. Time to party, everybody with your flag, join us celebrate, raise your hands and be happy. Everybody from street to street, corner to corner, house to house, let me see move. 1, 2, 3, 4, Let's be the young and the old, the rich and the poor. Let's put Liberia first in all that we do. This to the young and the old, the rich and the poor. Let's put Liberia first. I'm begging you, God has blessed this land with natural resources, yeah. Let us use it well. From the east to the west to the north and the south, empower yourself, Let's glorify.
Okay. Let me take this time to say good morning to all of our wonderful and beautiful listeners out there. In case you just tuned in, is the nation heartbeat the most talk about. So this is how I would love to welcome you to the program, The Independent Minds for a Better Liberia with Monikishan based in the USA. So Monikishan, good morning out there.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, loud and clear. Welcome to the program, The Independent Minds.
Okay, thank you very much, Susan. I appreciate you, and thanks to everyone in Radio Land. Those of you who are listening to us, I want to say good morning and another beautiful Sunday. My name is Muna Kishen, aka
Saturday.
Today. Oh yes, Saturday, the weekend, very good weekend. So I hope you enjoy your weekend. And this program will also be broadcast on Top FM in Grand Jita. So if you're listening to us, if you're from Grand Jita, you can participate, and the lines will be open for those of you who will be listening. And as I said, by the grace of God, tomorrow on the same station by 11:30, we will have a little game, and this game will be if you can answer any question, if you know anything about Alex Cummings, you will at least with your data.
Okay.
So one call, maybe the first 20 callers, I just want to know if you know about your candidates. So I will ask you a question about any political leader. It don't have to be Mr. Cummings. I will ask you if you know about your candidates.
Okay.
But maybe most of the question will be about Alex Cummings. And I want to say this to us, please. The destiny of Liberia is in our hands. It's not in no one else's hands, your hands. You got to make the decision. And we, the politicians, need you than they need them. Because if you don't vote, they would not get the power they're in today. So you got to. And also, you should be able to play your role as a good citizen. You can't just depend on government 24/7. And you can't forget about your community. You got to make sure you do what is right for your country, your community. Make sure you elect the good leaders, the best one, the ones that you think are better off for you. The ones that you will ask question, how can we fix the educational system? How can we create jobs? How can we... Okay, something wrong. Is that where the noise coming from? Okay, it went off. So
5.9 here radio 95.
You back on?
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, I'm sorry for the break-in. So these are some of the things we need to think about. It's not about whether I like you or whether you tall, you short, or you're a superstar. No. Whether this person have a good character, whether the person is honest. So these are some of the things we look for. The first thing you look for in a leader is honesty. Honesty. Is this person honest? This person can do the work. We don't want leaders that will be all about themselves and their surrounding. You can't be the one voting, suffering, and then they're bringing in their own people people that you don't know, people coming from all around just to make money. And you know these people, you know them. Every day you see them passing by you. They were nothing yesterday, but in 1 or 2 years, they all going into millionaires. And you stay sitting to the same place and you try to glorify them. We got our educated people. Don't let it just tell you. You will have your own mind. That's why this show is called The Independent Minds for a Better Liberia. When we come together and we open our minds and stop thinking like a partisan, stop thinking as if I'm loyal to you. No, I am not loyal. I am not in love with any politician. Yes, you could support We Are. Yes, you could support Mr. Barker. Yes, you could support Pellet or whosoever, but you still have your independent mind. If you're not if they're not answering the questions that you want, if they're not giving you good feedback, look at all the Liberians who want to contest. You might say, oh, when you gave them power, they will not come back. Yes, because the other people did it. And you're right. But notwithstanding, because you're driving and you have an accident in a car, so if ambulance come, you're not get inside. No. We know the politicians fail us. We know they got bad politicians. We know plenty of them. They told us they were going to do certain things and they never did it. But because of that, we shouldn't have leaders. No, we stay. There are still good Liberians out there. They plenty. Right in your community. Some of them are good. They are honest. Nobody perfect. But if you're honest, it's hard for you to suppress people. It's hard for you to steal. It's hard for you to do certain things. You right in your community got some good leaders who want to do the right thing. But because you think they are too strict, Liberians, they say, oh, Liberian people don't like straight people. Allah. But we got to be consistent. And you see, sometimes the straight men trying to make it so straight until we are afraid because they think that we used to is corruption. We used to our people then eating money and giving us some. But now they're not giving you some. Things are hard. You still living to the same place. You can't send your child to school. You can't find job. So everybody want government job. That is why you need to have an independent mind. You got to think for yourself. You look at all the people who won't run. You know them. Don't pretend you know every one of them. Some people say, oh, Mr. Cummings good, but. Mr. Cummings good, but. Oh, Mr. Cummings good, but. Oh, Tiawan Gonglo good, but. What a but coming from? Oh, they don't have governmental experience. The other person been in government for 40 years. What governmental experience have done for us? We all want good roles in Liberia. We all want a good role. We all want to see Liberia a beautiful place. Monrovia is not Liberia. It will be hard. It's not easy. Development and freedom is hard. We want to see good roads, but it can't be the road when there's no work. Just how you do the road, there should be work. Then how you do the road, there should be schools, education, health. There should be good agriculture system. The people who doing the agriculture business should be able to make money out of it. But we're not putting money into agriculture. We're not putting too much in education. But rather, they're building the overhead bridge. They can build 10,000 overhead bridge in Liberia. When there is no job, that bridge will not put nothing on your table. We will look like other countries that develop and the people suffering. Go today. Ghana is so developed, but the people suffering. I'll be honest with you. The other countries, look, Liberia, we are blessed, my people. We are blessed. We are blessed. So when we do these things, we should think about our country, Liberia. Okay, I will be switching over and I'm bringing from Nigeria. And okay, right now this program is also broadcast in Nigeria County. And if you're in Maryland and River G, you will be able to hear us. So we are live right now in Monrovia and around the 7 counties, and also now we just relaying and Top FM in Grand Jita. So if you in Grand Jita, I want to say you can participate. So I want to say thanks to the Top FM and in Grand Jita County. Let me see if you can hear me. Can you hear me there, please? Top FM. Okay, let's continue the topic. So we will keep the line open. And if you listen to us on Facebook, I know most of the people in America are sleeping. Some people say they're asking why you can't come on in the evening so we that are in the diaspora can participate. No. The people who will make the decision for Liberia, they are in Liberia. The people who supposed to vote, they are in Liberia. And let me make it clear to you, I am a voter. I've voted in 2 elections so far. I missed 2 elections. I missed it 20 so far. I missed it. Are you there from Grand 20? Are you there from Grand?
Yeah.
Okay, Tap FM. Okay, welcome. And we also live on Kia Radio.
You getting me?
Yes, I'm getting you loud and clear. Okay, welcome. And we also live on Kia Radio in Monroe. Yes, I'm getting you loud and clear.
Okay.
Tuzon. You can hear him?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, good. And I only get enough feedback from
loud and clear.
I don't know what's the problem. And I only get enough feedback from Grange.
Yeah, it's a feedback.
I don't know what's the problem. Okay, for those of you who are just listening to us, if you in Grange, my name is Munal Kishen again. For those of you who are just listening to us, if you in Grange, my name is Munal Kishen again. This program is for you. So for this program is for you, Liberians with independent minds, all Liberians who love a country, Liberians who want to see a better country. Like I was saying, that we independent must make the decision. If Liberia will be good, we should be the one making the decision. We shouldn't vote for people because you in our community, oh, we know you, or you can give me $5. If we continue to do these things, it will be a serious problem for us. But this is what I want to do. And I always love to give the lines to the people we know is what I want to do. But before we do, I always love to give the lines to sit to and listen to the candidate. Before we do that, it is your right to sit and listen to any candidate. It is your right. I support it, but it is your right to support. You must have people independent. Any candidate, it is your right. Now, but at the same time, what you must have that independent mind. Do. Now, this is what he wants to do if he's president of Liberia. This is what he wants to do if he's president of Liberia. If we give it ANC, it's a small party. We all know ANC is not ANC. It's a small party. They don't have ANC is not CDC, it's not UP. But in the opposition, we are asking the opposition to collaborate. Yes. But in the opposition, we are asking the opposition to collaborate. Yes. It's too early. We must come together and look for the best candidate. We must come together and look for the best candidate if you're in the opposition. And maybe your candidate is the best candidate if you're in the opposition. Maybe your candidate is ready to change, but we all need to sit to the table if you ready to change citizens. And so you need to stay citizen. You need to ask the question. You need to, if you in Grand Jida today, you need to ask the question. If you in Grand Jida today, you need to ask the question. How can you fix our school system in Grand Jida? How can we carry on developing the best leader? So you ask the question. How can we? It's not about just paving roads. It's about best leader. People graduate every year, but no jobs. It's not about people graduating every year, but no jobs. How can we? It's not about government job in the country. So I want you, please listen to what Mr. Cummings said. How can we encourage these people in the country? So I want you, please listen to what Mr. Cummings said. No politician can tell us if he's president. They will always say, "Just vote for me. When you vote for me, I will do this. I will do that." But please, I want you to listen to what he said, and then I will open the line in Monrovia, and I will open the line in Grand Jida. So I want you to please, if you're in Grand Jida, I want you to listen to what Mr. Cummings said, that this is what I will do. And this is what we need to hear from other people. This is what I will do. And this is what you need to hear from other people. It's not what you have done. What you will have what you have done. We can't be telling you what you have done. The person do. The person will have what you have done. We can't be telling you what the person do. The person will do more. Plenty and do plenty. But if the time will go, so we just get 1 hour 30 minutes of 1 hour. The time will go, so we just I want you to please listen to him, and then I will open the line, and you can ask all the questions, and then I will open the line, and you can ask all the questions. Have an open mind if you want to call. All the suggestions. Only thing I will not encourage. Have an open mind if you want to please. The only thing I will not encourage, no insult. You want to criticize the government, you can do that. But please, there is no. You want to criticize the government, you can do that. Please, there is no respect the president, and we must respect our officials. And I respect the president. Let us listen to officials' message. So please,
I ask you to look at my record of job creation, of success, of managing large budgets, managing 1 penny large budgets. All of these things you can look at and compare to the other candidates. And again, you will see that my past performance and past behavior is a good predictor, a good indicator that what I commit to, we will deliver. There are 5 priorities we have. Our first priority is infrastructure. Simply put, infrastructure is electricity. It's roads, it's water, it's roads, and it's internet and cell phone connectivity across Liberia. We have to invest in infrastructure. That is the top priority. That's the basis on which we can and will do everything else. The second priority for us is job creation. There are too many unemployed, underemployed, and unemployable Liberians. The unemployment rate is over 85%. And therefore, job creation is our next priority, creating jobs for the Liberian people. The next priority is agriculture. We are a country that do not fear ourselves. These are things we can do for ourselves. We should be producing rice to feed ourselves. And my commitment is that by the end of my first term in office, we will be self-sufficient in rice production. And within education, we are focused on vocational training, teachers training, and adult education. But we have to educate our young people because again, that's how we can help them create jobs. That's how we can train farmers. And so these things are all linked together. And our final priority in terms of the what's is health. Because you can have good infrastructure, you can have a good job, you can feed yourself, you can have great education, but if you don't have your health, it doesn't matter. And so health is our fifth priority, and there we're focused on primary health care and preventive health care. So those are the what's we'll do for our people, for the Liberian people. How are we going to do these things? The first how is we want to engage Liberians differently in the transformation of our country. We call this hearts and minds. How do we get all Liberians to participate in the changes that are required? We're going to use arts and music and culture and reconciliation and religion. All of these things we will be deliberate in using these things to engage us as a people in this transformation process. And so we're doing some work on how we can make those things happen. The next how is that we're going to find the money. We have to find the resources, the money to do all of the what I mentioned earlier. And the way we'll find the money is first we'll go after waste in government. You know, we spend a lot of money on things that we don't need, or we pay too much for things that we do need. So for example, I believe the vehicles we buy for our government officials, we spend too much money on that. We should reduce the number of vehicles, and we should buy less expensive vehicles for our government officials. We need to reduce how much they make, so we can pay teachers, civil servants, and police officers, and the military officers and healthcare workers, people who actually do the work. We need to pay them more money. And reduce the gap between those at the top and those who actually do the work. The other way we'll find the money is going after this thing called corruption. You know, corruption has been the bane of our country. Is the primary reason why we are as underdeveloped as we are today. And we will aggressively go after corruption. The first thing we'll do is we will appoint a corruption czar, a minister in charge of corruption in the presidency that will coordinate all of the agencies that are meant to find corrupt officials. Secondly, thing we'll do is we'll make sure we are giving the resources, the money, the right people, the right logistics to the anti-corruption agencies, the LACC, the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, the General Accounting Office, the Public Procurement and Concessions Commission. We will make sure they got the right resources to go after corrupt officials. After that, when we find people who are corrupt, we will prosecute them. We will put them in jail. And we'll seize the assets. It will not be good enough for you just to resign. So those are the things we will do to really go after corruption. I have committed that I will not take a salary. The salary that is paid the president, I will allocate it towards helping to fight corruption. That's how important I think it is to us. And then the other way we'll find the money is we'll make sure we're getting full value, the full money we're due from our natural resources. We'll look to exploit other natural resources so we can get the funds required to fund healthcare, to fund infrastructure, to create jobs, etc. So finding the money is the second how. The next how is we want to create a government of inclusion. We want all sections of our country to be represented in the government. We want opposition political parties to be in government. Because we believe that having a government of inclusion will help all of us make the right decisions. It will make sure that we're spreading the resources of our country across the entire country. And then the last two hows, one is growing the private sector. We will focus on growing the private sector so Liberians can primarily benefit from that growth. No longer should Liberian business people be spectators to our economy. And we want to actively support Liberianization and encourage and provide credit and other facilities to Liberian businesses so they can participate. And last but not least, we will use technology. We'll leverage technology to help us achieve our goals. So those are the what's and the hows. But let me end by leaving you again with these two universal truths. One is we cannot keep doing the same things, my people, and expect different results. We cannot keep electing the same people with the same experiences and expect Liberia to change. We need to elect and select different people to lead us. We need to elect to serve us, different people to help us manage and run our country. To serve us. And the other universal truth is the best. And the other universal truth is the future performance and future behavior. Is past performance and past behavior. And on those two counts, I believe I stand head and shoulders above. I ask you to look at my record. Of
Your mic is off, General. Your mic.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. You have listened to Mr. Cummings. You cannot keep doing the same thing. New result, or you expect something good. You expect something. Continue to bring the same people back to power. These are some of the things. Everybody to be saying. Let it tell us what we can do. We already know most of them already. Why are we pretending like we don't know? Or we just love suffering. Now, this is what I'm going to do. We have gone 24 minutes so far. I'm going to open the lines. I'm going to open the lines. Monrovia first. Monrovia first. After we open the line from Monrovia, and then we will go to Grange. Go to Grange. So if you're in Grange, you listen to the people from and Monrovia and the people from Grange. So let's open the line from Grange. I'm sorry from Monrovia and Monrovia. Can you open the line, please?
All right, listeners out there, you are following the independent minds that come every Monday, Wednesday from 8 to 11:55 a.m. on Saturday from 10 to 12. On Sunday from 11:30 a.m. 12 a.m. in the morning. Numbers to call if you won't be part of the program is 0777 or Bella still 0881 670. Generally feedback. Yeah, I don't know.
Feedback is coming from G-That station because other people they echo. If you're in a station, check it because check coming right back into our microphone and earphone. And people complain about it already.
So they need to lower the monitor.
Yeah, if you can lower your monitor, please. We appreciate it.
Okay, General. So we'll go to the first. Good morning.
How are you? This is and I just listened to it relating our one of the candidates in this country is Kumi. But what baffles me is that when people are coming for leadership, they speak of things what others are doing that is not important, and when they come back to power, they do the same. Okay. I just listened to him telling me, and even his standard bearer is contradicting him. He's telling me that rule is not the problem. So if you bring company here, assuming you got company in Grange that you're talking about or Maryland, you can bring hundreds of companies over there. If you don't have a good road there, you think employers will be able to go there to work?
Okay, I want you to please hold our call up.
So excuse me. Coming here and coming explaining things that we cannot already grab. You can't be telling rule is not a problem when you know that even in the advanced world, rule are one of the major things that bring about development. Then you
hold the caller. I say hold him. Then you can't listen to me.
So why you want to be telling us to listen to now? Why you really want us listening to?
Tucson. Yeah. I say hold the caller. Let the caller wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Okay, I don't want you to change my tune. I never told you road is nothing.
No,
I never said that.
Brother who in the state, they call it general, you were the first that spoke on that, and you tell
hey, listen to me. I'm the one talking. We're not here to argue, please. I beg you, we're not arguing. I'm the same one who made a statement. I said,
just not to the way he spoke.
Listen, no. Listen, my man. We're not fighting here. I know maybe it touch you.
I'm talking politely, then telling me I'm fighting.
No, because you stay talking over my voice. I don't know if I can hear you. And I don't want to give you the time. Don't worry. What I'm saying that we can do everything we want to do. We can get roads. We can do whatsoever. Yes, we need roads. But at the end of the day, if we don't have the job, it still will not help us. That's what I was trying to explain. How would I say there is no road is not important? Roads important. The two most important things in any development, one is electricity, two is roads. You understand? Road is very important. So I said we can build all the roads in Liberia. We can do everything, but if the people don't have a job and we don't have a good schools, also, if we're having good roads, we should bring good jobs. If we're having roads, we should do good. We should have good education. Now, what I'm trying to tell you, I never said road is not important. So go ahead and end your statement.
Okay, you say we cannot argue on that. But I also want you to know that when others are making the road you're discussing that you're coming to make in Grange, others are making that road now. You should be telling or after road what I would bring now. Because you're going to meet the road there now from here to Grand Gila. What you will be doing next and what we will be listening to. Not road problem now. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, General, you can go ahead.
Okay, let me go to Grand Gila. We got this feedback.
Yeah, echo feedback.
Yes. Abraham, are you listening? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yeah, you want to open the line and see who's gonna call?
The echo is still coming.
You think you can lower your monitor in the station?
But my monitor is off. I don't know where the feedback is actually coming from.
Yeah, but to be every time I come on, I get this feedback. To be frank, I just put you in the back. You were listening to the caller from Monrovia. Caller from Monrovia.
Yeah, I was listening to the caller.
Okay, I had to put you in the bag before the
Open
the lines in Grand Gila. Let you from open the lines in Grand Gila. Let you from the point Grand Gila. And Tuzo, you can also make sure your line is open.
Yeah,
you can put your call through 088-114-3504, 088-114-3504, 0776 105 105, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you. 088-114-3504, 0776 105 105 are the numbers to put you through on the show this morning. And you to add, let's pick up the fresh caller. Good morning. Good morning. Are you there? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name, where you call from?
I'm calling from Swedu. I'm just at Breeding.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, you're talking about road, job, and things. But the problem is that when there is road, we're happy. But when no food, everybody not in peace. Because food has to be on the table. Everywhere is there. We come to the south east, they go to any other part of the Liberia area. But when there is no food, no certification. You see, when food there, everybody happy. When road there, everybody happy. But when road is there, when no food, nobody can be in peace.
So your concern is about food, right?
Yeah, we no eat, no food on the table, and no job.
Okay.
So eating amana. You're not eating pakana now. But those times, that past, there was no pakana eating. Nobody was eating almond. Nobody was eating prawn. But now we are eating prawn. We are eating almond. So we need job. We need food on the table. And now the road alone will be talking about we can road to saw you, bring the road to replay, That is not an obstacle. But food has to be on the table. That's all. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's see whether we can pick up another pressing. 088-114-3504, 0776 105 105, 0776 105 105, 088-114-3504, 0776 105 105, and 088-114-3504 are the numbers to put you through on the show this morning. And let's hear you. 088-114-3504, 0776 105 105.
While we're waiting, the calls, let me get to something. Okay, now, you see, we talk about, look, there's nobody will go against development, but government continues, my people. You see, like the government is just like an octopus. And you know, octopus, when I got all that long fingers. As long government can also be doing roads and and try to create avenues for roads. Government can do roads and also make sure the school system is good. government can be doing roads and also make sure that in the agriculture system is farmer people. Let me tell you today, nobody in Liberia against roads. We want to leave from here straight to Maryland and come back. We want to leave from here to Lofa and come back. We want to leave from here to go anywhere in Liberia and be back. But I will say it again. You see, you hear the man from Grand G there. He said, yes, the road coming, but what we eating? We're talking about how you're creating jobs. So let me tell you, when roads, no one government can finish it. The government will start, the next government will come and continue, the next government will continue. These are priorities. These are things that will be done no matter what happens. Where you stop, the next man take it from there. But we can build all the roads. If there is no job, our children can go to school. Let us stop letting people to fool us. You think we don't want development? You think Liberians don't want to come when they get to the airport? They want to see the place looking nice. You think we don't want to get and walk into our airport and sit down and look nice? You think we don't need internet all over the country? We need it. We want to drive from Robertsfield straight with 4 lanes. You think we don't need it? We need it. We need roads. But when we're talking about the development, we're not just looking at roads. That's why when they say infrastructure, it's a big thing. You need, look, electricity is the number one thing. If you get electricity, your country will improve. You will get good roads, you will get good hospital, you will get good jobs, because when the people come to your country to create jobs, they got to look for generator. When you get good internet, when the people come to your country, they get something to work with, because other countries now they go on AI, other countries doing a lot of things that we're not doing. When you get good water system in the country, typhoid, diarrhea, all the things will disappear. There will be no typhoid around. Monrovia will be clean, but Monrovia is not Liberia. So this wonderful rule, road. Ellen Johnson started the rule. The net President Government and we came there, he continued. The place he stopped at, the other people continue the rule. So these are not things, even in a developing country. Let me tell you today, the other countries that developed today, they don't vote because they put road on the floor, because they put road in your area. They vote because if the economy is good, they vote on the economy to see that we get jobs in Liberia. That you will not worry about government job. That companies will come to Liberia and stay. If you look around also, they will still get the same company. We get extended metal. The people were protesting yesterday. So you're stability and you're showing a lot of role. Yes, we want development. Everybody in Liberia want development. So they're not one group of people. Everybody want development. Yeah. So let's open the line. Let's open the line. Open the line.
Yeah, all right, folks. If you want to be part of this program, Liberia, number to call is 777-959-959. I go 777-959-959. 871-670. People of this wonderful program for better life for communication in the US. The echo is sticker.
Yeah. Okay, you see, whenever I put it in the background, the echo gone. You see, there's no more echo on it. So I think I need to work on this.
Okay, we go to the line. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I'm good. Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah, you're talking about road.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the road. I said, one more, the country without infrastructure, the people are being blessed. That road is limited. So before you talk about companies standing there, you think the road is exactly yes.
Your line is bad. Please.
Yeah, his line is bad.
Please walk away from that area. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Okay, much better.
In one road, it's important. It's important. But job creation is the number one. Without job creation, they are business. So we asking the people to create jobs for us. Even the ASC, they are trying to fire every job creation. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so number to call if you want to be part of this platform, the Independent Mind for a Better Liberia with Monu Kishen. Number to call 0777 959 or better still 0881 871 670 are the numbers to call and be part of this unique platform, the Independent Mind for a Better Liberia. 777 959 or better still 0881 871 670. So communication, you can go on.
Okay, yes. You see, the caller that just left, let me put Grant. Okay, I think it's much better now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much better. And whenever you get a call from Grand Jide, you can you can stop me if anybody want to call from Grand Jide there. So
Okay.
if you're in Grand Jide and you want to call the station, and you can make the call, Tap FM is one of the best stations in Grand Jide so far. And I want to make a disclaimer that these two stations I'm on right now, they had nothing to do with this thing, and anything we say here is concerning independent minds. So Liberians, job creation is very important. Development will continue no matter what. Once we get good government, and development will continue. But what I'm saying, I don't want you to misinterpret me. Nobody in Liberia will tell you they don't want to rule. Nobody want to be driving on a rocky road. We're trying. Yes, the government doing the roads. What I'm saying is not enough. You see, they get something the Liberian man can say, dry meat sweet. But what you be eating until the meat get dry? They got short-term program, they get long-term program. Nowhere in the world that the government will be doing road and they pull hot to everything. So you don't have to finish road, then you go to the next step. Let me get it clear, make it clear to you. You can be doing roads. That's why they got different ministries, and every ministries are in the budget. The youth and sports, they got part to play. So, for example, because they're doing roads, we shouldn't have national team. No, we shouldn't have social services. We shouldn't have all these little things. So water and soil shouldn't work as most of the companies that are autonomous agency. We pay our bills and they operate, and government help them. So all these things are important. Everything in government is important. Whichever the human body, the eyeball head has trouble. Anything that happens to the body is important. But what we're trying to say here, for us to get out of it, even I will tell you again, not because you think I'm in America.
Okay, General, I hold you there.
Is my farm road. Yeah.
Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning.
All right.
This is Johnson William. I'm calling from DK14.
Go ahead.
How are you?
Yeah. Thank you for the studio, guys. Okay, we talking about job creation, job creation, and food, everything is there. But what I want to do, your own hostel. When you eat pan butter, you eat green, you can change the soup to eat gravy. So the two parties, they must stay aside. Let's try Alexander Cummings. He's coming 2029. Because things are getting tough. Guess what? My papi then I come from River G. They say that get creation. Now social chief. I carry them to Italian Affairs USA. The deputy minister call him Peking. He said he's not ready to create new employment. And papi and I make 2 more years now. So the other papi is making fair bar. So let's change the CDC, the Unity Party, and then bring confusion in the country here. Let's try to go on new party.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you one question. You can hear me there?
Claire, I hear you.
Yeah. Okay, good. And listen, it is the right of every Liberian to do. You just said something, and I hope every Liberian will listen to it. It is time. For the last 20 years, we have tried 2 parties, and we stay in the same cycle. If I ask you, you don't have to answer it. And who you voted for last election, you don't have to answer if you don't want to answer.
Hello?
Yeah, who you voted for? Which of the party you voted for? You voted last election, you vote?
Okay. Let me think. I vote for Unity Party. I vote for Unity Party.
Okay. You know, I won't tell you.
Oh.
Thank you for our independent mind. Thank you very much. You can't find people saying what you just said. Everybody want to play partisan, and that is why we're not going nowhere. Everybody want to say, "Oh, they're my party. Oh, I love the person." But what you just said here today is something that not everybody can do it. Not everybody. Don't fall in love with no party, my brother. I want to say thank you, and I hope all Liberians will listen for us to fix our country. Even in your own house, and I will take that land from you. Even in your own house, you can eat potato green. You say this, they potato green too much now. Let me go cassava leaf. So thank you very much. You are a patriot and you love your country, Liberia. That's why you spoke this way. I want to say thank you very much. And I hope your uncle or the chief will get what they want. Go ahead and talk.
Hello, as we speak now, I'm Bonifa ANC member.
Okay.
I'm the General Secretary for the Transitional Council in the 14 years.
Okay.
So thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So you see, these are some of the things we need to do. Now, you voted for UP, you voted for CDC, you voted for an ANC, but if you think what will fix Liberia would be the best for Liberia, say it. Let your friends hear it. Let other people look. You don't understand this. The thing is that we are the one doing the voting. And I want to make it clear in the studio. Don't think because I sit in America, I am a voter. I got my voter registration card. I got my national ID card. Liberia is my home. I love my country, Liberia. I don't know how you love Liberia, because if you love Liberia, you will love the citizens. And listen, we can't help everybody. We can sit here. In fact, we gave more money to people than our own relatives, because $10, $15. When you look at the same wave, so Liberia. When you look at tap send, so Liberia. So we love our country. We love our people. We want to make sure that Liberia is a good place. Look, we want to be proud. We said with our friends, and when we talk about Liberia, they say, wow, Liberia is a good place. But you guys, you people are this and that. I don't want to say it, because some of the things that we hear from people that they say, oh, we're not respectful. All Liberians, they are not trustworthy. You go to a lot of person say, I went to Liberia to do business. Somebody duped me. I thought we used to hear anything about Nigeria. We used to hear about this place. But everybody, they don't respect your country because of individual. Don't let nobody fool you. Nobody respect your country because they say Mr. Kishen is a Liberian. Not true. The system is the one that the people look at. You should be able to protect the people when they bring in the money. Because when I bring my money to Liberia to open a business, that person should be protected. That person should be protected. Government can employ everybody, but we got to hold our representative first. In fact, the first person to hold are the representative, because the representatives to hold the executive. And you know what I'm saying? So all these things, and another thing, we should be respectful of the law. No matter what happens, the law is the law. We should stop the insults. Let us speak like the way Liberians supposed to. We're supposed to respect our elders. When the older brother talk to you, yes, you can express yourself. But we can't go beyond, because I'm telling you, certain words, when they come from your mouth, you can't take it back. You cannot take it back. So if you're in Granger, you're listening to us. If you're in Maryland, whatsoever, where are you right now? On social media, you listen to us. This program is for you. Yes, I'm a supporter of Alex Cummings, but it has nothing to do with Alex Cummings. Alex Cummings is not the one who's sponsoring this program. Okay, so only independent minds, people sponsoring this program. So I just want to let you know. So it's not because I'm not going to hide behind anything. Yes, I am a 100% supporter of Alexander Cummings, because I believe when I asked the question, he answered my question. That is why I supported him. I asked Mr. Cummings, how can you create job? He told me exactly how you will create job. I said, but our agriculture system, he told us exactly. And when you look around, if you cannot put at least 10% of your budget in agriculture, you're wasting your time. Every day we got agriculture. But how much? It's just individual doing agriculture. It's not creating job for nobody. It's just individual doing their own thing. And even the people who doing agriculture, government not even helping them. Who got a big farm, government not helping them. So everybody doing their own thing, they're not paying taxes. I bet you some of them not even paying taxes. When you go to the hospital, I don't want to say it. Even you go to the JFK, I just sent somebody to the hospital and we have to take them to 14 military hospital, and then we have to look for money and spend money. So the poor man can't even go to hospital in Liberia. So these are the things we're talking about. Those days we used to go to government hospital, and listen, government got money. We got money. Money is not our problem in Liberia. Money is not Liberia's problem. Let me be honest. We are rich. We got the resources, but the resources, you're not benefiting from it. We got it. People behind us, we're small. We got a virgin forest. We have not done anything here when it comes to our resources. But what are we doing? Because of our leaders. The leaders are only about themselves. Some of them rich now, they want to run for president. Some of them, their family are wealthy. Some of them, their children having a better life. If we in America or Europe or in the diaspora, if we don't send that money to you, trust me, if we're not sending money to Liberia, let's be fair now. What do you think was going to happen in Liberia? But we send money. When the people check, they say Liberia can send, I don't know how many, over 300 million, up to $1 billion. Imagine that they fast and $10, $100, $200. Open the line, you got, yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Argentino Grant.
Okay.
And I call from Michigan.
Why?
Brother, I admire the talking point this morning. And to be very sincere, our problem as Liberian is not about leader or who we, it's about very self.
Yeah.
Our mentality is the problem for us Liberians. That is, once the person is my countryman, whatever he does is the right thing. Whether it is against the masses, but once he's my countryman, that's the right thing. So based upon this, we are voting upon parties of tribal sentiments and of friendship. And I don't think these are things that we should be doing, and it cannot force Liberia ahead as we all want Liberia. We need to sit down as humans and independently analyze those who want to be president and see as to who is best suited for that position. If that is done, I believe we can have a better Liberia. But these are the mistakes we made. We listen to people because they are my friends, they are my countrymen, and once we get there, maybe the community is from, who will be our houses. That's voting. So, like the previous caller said, I think that it's hard time we change our direction from these two parties. These two parties are like Liberia's problem currently as we speak.
Okay.
Yeah, until these two parties are wear away, Liberia will continue to live in this destitute state. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, sir. And I appreciate him. He said it all. We got to think. Look, we got to ask the question, my people. If you listen to me, you're in Maryland, you're in Grand Gita, you're in Sano, River G, and in the Monserrato area, you're in Bon County, you're in Grand Bassa County. This is a fair thing. We all here got somebody that we like. Even the people that we like and we support them, they still come and turn against us. They act like they don't know you anymore because now they're sitting behind tinted car. And then we try to downgrade and suppress good Liberians. Oh, because I don't know the man. Look, you don't need to know him. What you need to know is his agenda. That the agenda, the one that know you, because your school in the community. Let me tell you something. Another one, superintendent. Every president appoints superintendent will go take somebody who live in Monrovia and carry them Maryland, who been living in Monrovia for so long because they say he grew up and they carry away Maryland. And they got people in Maryland. And Maryland should be able to do their own development. Grand Gila should be able to carry their own development. The superintendent is the number one representation of the president. He's just like a president, but he's not president. But he's supposed to be the one to make sure that the schools, the job, everything should be there. When the people taking resources from that country, that county should, that county should benefit where they're taking the diamond from or the gold from. That's what we
Okay,
say.
let me hold it there.
Yeah.
Let me hold it there. Good morning.
Good morning, brother. How you coming?
We are good. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my name is Albert Kemuga. I'm in Tower.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you very much. You know, one of the problems we always face is some of us is we agree we have our star, but we are not benefiting. We are not benefiting anything. Election, oh my star, after election, the people don't even know you. Now, since 2005,
Yeah,
I supported the ruling party, even up to now. But these two parties continue to cause problems. Just imagine if the other party takes over, the other party is praying that nothing might go on.
Yes.
With any mistake go on in the country, they may use it and say the other person is not.
okay.
Oh, we lost him. Let him call. I hope he can call back.
Call back. Yeah, we lost that caller right there. So, General, you can go ahead.
Okay, you know what he's trying to say? He's right. You know, when you look at it, two people are fighting each other.
Yeah.
I just put a post up yesterday. Samuel 12 he wrote a long thing. Yes, what he was saying was truth. But why are you even talking? Because it happening now, you want part of the glory. That's the government continues. Wherever you stop, the next man take it. By the time CDC do this, UP vest. By the time UP do the one, CDC vest. My people, that is why we're in a problem today. Let me tell you. Because two of them know they get plenty of members. They can go in the second round, then you say that you get no choice. They put you in under the impression that the other parties are not good. They put you under that impression that the other party, today, where is Liberty Party? Where is Liberty Party? We can't hear about Liberty Party because Liberty Party is in the government. They are the same people. Today, the only party we can hear about moving around is the ANC political leader and the CMC. That the two people. Where are all the people who contested last election? But every day we pick on one person. But that man, we know him. That man get money. That man can create job. The other people create job for us? No. They say, oh, let Mr. Cummings do this. The other people that we voted for, they did it for us? No. Liberians.
General, let me hold you there. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Babu Kenan, and I do join for the country.
Okay, go ahead.
So, the issue about our country, we just have to stay independent because if we stay, there's force the power government system between the Unity Party and our CDC, we will continue to get our healing, continue to help our healing. So we study to stay thoroughly and investigate. We ourselves are independent body. So we have that we can make informed decision in the next election to come. And we have that we can move the country forward. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much from all the way Grand Gita. He's calling from Grand Gita. So Grand, if you're in Grand Gita, in Sano, in Maryland, River G, and you want to call on the station, and please announce the number again. And Tucson.
Yeah,
Announce the number.
Okay, if you want to be part of this platform, all right. So number to call is 0777 959 959. I'll go over again 0777 959 959, or better still 0881 871 670 0881 871 670 is the numbers to call and then be part of this wonderful program, Independent Minds for a Better Liberia, with Munikishan based in the USA. It's all about the ANC. Okay, so if you want to be part of the platform once more again, 0777 959 959, or better still 0881 871 670 are the numbers to call and be part of this platform, Independent Minds for a Better Liberia.
Okay, in Grand Jita, we got 2 more minutes. In fact, there's no more time in Grand Jita, and we on Grand Jita station for 1 hour, and we'll be on here for the next 30 minutes on the Kia radio, and then we'll be over. So, if you're in Grand Jita and you want to participate, if you got Facebook and you go to the Facebook page, just go to the Munel Kishen, or you go to the general Facebook page, you will be able to watch us live, and also you can participate on this thing. But I will tell you, let me hear from the guy in Grand Jita, because I think the time in Grand Jita is over already. And Abraham, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so I think we have come to an end for you.
Okay, thank you so much. And this is how we go first on the program, the Independent Minds for Better Liberia. We come, I think, tomorrow, same time, same station.
Yep. Same time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Abraham. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, guys, we spent only 1 hour.
Only there. We go to the. Good morning and welcome to the program. Independent. We lost that call. All right, General, go ahead.
Okay. Now they were listening or by Facebook, but was on the radio Top FM and Grand Jita. They got this thing they call them Teach Our People Communication Incorporated. So that's what Top FM, and it's a radio station in Grand Jita County, and they cover the reach up to Maryland.
Let me hold you there, General. Good morning and welcome to the program, The Independent Minds.
How are you there?
We are good. Go ahead.
Is it Care Radio?
Yeah, Care Radio 95.9.
Okay. Our problem, and you're talking about, how our problem in Liberia here is, okay, the ANC you're talking about, where is a stronghold in Liberia?
General.
Okay, well, you talk about the stronghold in Liberia. ANC don't have a one area. ANC, they all over the place, and they don't have to. The stronghold should be the citizens. I know some people think that because Mr. Cummings is from Maryland, so Maryland should be the stronghold. So even if Maryland is stronghold, you think Maryland alone can make him president? No. So we need to stop taking parties from counties to say, oh, this party here is from. That's why most parties having problems. Even you look at the Liberty Party, they say from Grand Bassa County.
Forget about the stronghold.
So let
me ask you this question. Let me ask this question. Let the Liberian people do answer for the Liberian people.
Okay.
Our problem in Liberia here is like Kumi. Kumi get money. You in America there, you only after Kumi just to get from him. Example, they go 2017, the people came. And he came there 2017.
Go ahead, I listen to you. No, he never came there. He came fourth.
He came fourth.
Yeah.
2017, he came fourth. All right. All the bottle boys that we are behind him, where are they today? Kumi got money. But the best thing, okay, let me say it this way. Kumi and Musa Belete. You think Kumi can be vice president to Musa Belete?
But why you think Musa Belete can be vice? Okay, listen. You think Belete can be vice president, Mr. Cummings too?
Yes. Okay. Let's do it like that. Do it then. Let one be vice president, the other one take presidency.
But they're not in the same party now. My father.
Yeah,
they're not in the same.
Okay, he ready to go. They come in election. We can vote for him. Let him go in the house as senator from.
Why you want put him in the house? What senator can do? What the work of senator? What you think they can do? Why you want put him in the house? Why?
A senatorial post. Trauma went to in the Senate before he became president.
My father, listen to me. That's not true.
Listen.
What you say? You say who are there?
So we are not in the Senate before becoming president.
Madam Salif was there before you made her president.
Forget about those people.
No. Answer the question. Answer my question now. Answer my question.
You get the money.
Answer my question. Excuse me.
The water from the village. The
Listen to me. Who you voted for last election?
Who my problem is?
Wait, now you can't answer the question now. Who you voted for last election? Just tell me who you voted for.
Okay. Let me give you let me ask my last question.
No, I want to know who you voted for. No, I can't.
Vice president to any of the party.
Listen to me now. I will answer your question. I will answer your question.
To CDC. CDC was vice president to.
Excuse me. Listen, bossman, who you voted for last election? Who you voted for last election? Tell me. Then I will answer your question.
Last election, who you voted for?
Who you voted for?
My question I'm asking, ask Kumi in Liberia here. Can he be vice president in your own party?
Who you voted for last election? You can't answer my question. Then you want me to answer your question.
Know that.
Okay, listen, man. I know you're a different party, man. You must not going to argue. You can't even answer my simple question, but you want me to answer your question, but you can't answer my own. Who you voted for last election? Then we'll talk. Who you voted for?
Me?
Yeah,
who you voted? Who are talking to? You must start talking. And you say me.
You have to know who I voted for before Kumi become president.
My man, you ask me question, I answer you. Why you can't answer the question? Okay, then let's go to the next caller. Okay, fine. Now we can have a conversation. You said Mr. Cummings get money. Mr. Cummings supposed to go as senator first, or Mr. Cummings supposed to.
Maryland, yes.
Hey, man, just give me a chance at explaining. I'm talking about what you say. Mr. Cummings ought to go to Maryland and be senator. Mr. Cummings supposed to go to Dave's place and do this one, or go as vice president. What you saying? And he got money. Yes. What happened? Wait now. Wait. Well, Russia. The problem with some of you people. And what happened with the Motor Boy boys? Let me ask you. Josh Weah was a millionaire. He played football. He make money. Tell me what George Weah did in Liberia before you voted for him. He made money. George Weah made plenty of money. He was a millionaire. Tell me what he created and what happened to the Motor Boy boys that were behind him when he was president. What happened to them? Tell me what George Weah really did that you voted for him.
We voted for George Weah because he is a star. George Weah is a star.
Okay, excuse me, cut the line off. You just on one foot. Oh man, I can't change you. Okay, let's go to the next caller. Let's go to the next caller. Let me take that. Let me make that decision. I will make the decision. I can't argue with you.
Good morning and welcome to the program Independent Minds.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah.
Am I live on Kia Radio?
Yeah, Kia Radio.
You are live.
You are live.
Okay. F. Christian Cisse is my name. I call you from Hotel Africa.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know the reason why you people kept behind that Babe already. You know, that Babe, he's already old and his mind is not set. This is why, send Liberia backward today. For me, if you ask me for who I voted for last year, I will tell you. Last year, I voted for Unity Party. In fact, I'm a Unity partisan, but I'm tired with their behaviors, and all of the leverage, always, they can bring on the board. Okay, according to what you were saying, let us try another one. Kumi bringing things on the table. But the problem I got with Kumi is, not only Kumi self, the problem I got with all the politicians, whenever the election finish, all of them leave and go and sit down. Let Kumi come outside, be visiting all of those counties. Let him be on a taking project.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe, this will make him, to be somebody that he want to be for Liberia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I want to be a bona fide member, for this party.
All right.
I can lie to you. I'm a kissing man. I will make impact, for this for a party.
And please keep getting number for me, Tuzon, because I'm from that same era. He lived in my era, and I'm from Hotel Africa Road. Okay, for those of you who are listening, you stay there. Okay, make sure he will give me your number, and I live what the place is Hotel Africa Road. You know Extreme?
I know Extreme very well. The man talking about know him.
Okay, that's my brother.
Okay.
That's where when I go home, that's where I stop all the time, and I always there. So I want to take your number from Tucson.
And Terry is my friend. Terry is my brother to my kitchen.
All right.
Okay,
so
thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We'll switch to the next caller here. Good morning and welcome to the program, The Independent Minds for a Better Liberia.
Good morning.
Okay, your name calling from where? You're welcome.
I'm in Manzire, and I call from Kerry Street.
All right, let's go.
My brother, listening to that old man was talking. That old man did not vote CDC. He's being pretentious.
Okay.
The old man voted Bwaga, but he never wanted you to ask me as to whether Bwaga was a senator or representative before he became president. That's why he said the CDC saying Georgia was a It makes no sense.
Yeah, you're right. I believe you.
That's the fact. He never wanted you to ask him as to whether what Bwaga did that would make him president.
Because
you mess the poor in today. Nobody wants to be identified with their mess they created. But the truth is, we need to change direction, my brother.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we need to do. We need to change direction. The woman got nothing to talk about this, that, what it comments there. What are Bwaga
because
done?
all the people who voted for Weah, by the time you ask, they can tell you straight they voted for him. Yep.
That's what he doesn't want to say. The whole entire life Bwaga cannot show you any success as a human being. The man who lied and he said a better go with Saul just to sell it to a Mandingo man, and man he wants to share and trying to put more for me. Is there any way the Constitution needs to serve as senator or representative will become president? There's no portion of the Constitution that says that. Even you talk about coming forward, where the people are there coming. 2023 coming forward, give it to one Edward Appleton, who was created by the Election Commission to favor black guy. The vote Edward Appleton acquired wasn't Edward Appleton. Who knows Appleton? You bring Appleton right to speak with them now, being.
He never even voted for himself.
I will be Appleton flat. But the votes were created. They couldn't have used Coming to give in the vote because if fraud would have happened, Coming would have stood his ground. But they knew that Appleton and they were already in cahoots. That is why he got a profit for what he did, and he's now ambassador in Italy. That was the reward.
Yep.
So thank you so much, bro.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And for those of you, it is true. If a sedition who voted for George Weah will answer the question straight by the time you ask him who you voted for. But that old man was beating around the bush because he's right. That if he tells me that he voted for Mr. Bwaga, then I'm going to ask him why Mr. Bwaga was senator before. But Liberian people, you don't have to be a senator to run for president. You don't have to be a representative to run for president. There's nothing say you got to do that. No, it's up to you. And you see the president of Liberia, the power is in the hands of the president. The president can fire, the president can bring development to your county, to your community. The president do a lot of stuff. So when you sit there and you look at the president, you say, oh, wow, the president can do this more than a senator. You can stay in that place. If you're not strong, your light will go off. So you get like Darius, who was the light? He's not too strong, so his light went off. You got other people who go in there to do things because you need majority. And when you meet people, when they say they sign, just imagine, they say senators getting $100,000 and they say you go and vote. You can complain from now to judgment that your friend will vote for that $100,000 and you got no choice. Even you vote against it, you still get your share of $100,000. So all these things are where they're spending all the money in the legislatures. So that is why Mr. Cummings, when he tells us we'll stop these things, and let me just say this again. Mr. Cummings have made it clear. And Liberian people, if you don't like him, he's not in CDC, he's not in UP. He don't have to be in the two-party. But let us sit down, let us think and say, in the opposition, I think we can come together and we can bring this guy. Even when 4-5 parties come together in the opposition, but people join opposition, people collaborate because they want one thing. They see a leader that they want to support, but that leader don't have the numbers. So they will bring that leader, and then they will bring another leader from somewhere. But in Liberia, we say, oh, I got the numbers. Not because you got plenty of members, that means you got the good leaders. No. If you don't have the good leaders and you collaborate, you look for the best. But in Liberia, oh, we got numbers. We got numbers. What the numbers have done for us? And yes, development is going on, but we stay in the same place, man, people. Do you know, since we've been talking about the Ganta Hapo Highway, some of us were not even born when they talk about Ganta Hapo Highway. You know, since when they've been talking about the Ralphie Highway, everyday development is the same rules that President Todmore, greater, they're supposed to pave it when he left. Todmore supposed to pave it. Then when Todmore leave, they do pave it. Then he come to Charles Taylor. Then you go to Madam Salif, the highest of the work. So you will start, then the next man finish it. But the next man, idea now is how to create job. How about people when they graduate from high school, they will go to college. When they graduate from college, they will get job. The youth, our youth are plenty in Liberia now. They are almost 65% of the population. Children who were born in 2000, children who were born in the 90s, maybe 98. They are the one in Liberia now, and we're looking at them. So Liberians, there were a lot of things in Liberia before. So when you look at the light, we do nothing. Technically, we do nothing with light because it was the same thing we're doing. We still got the same man coffee, but it needs leader with vision. Now, the people who work with the president, if the people not working and the people hiding, yes, we know Mr. Bwaka going to run 2029. We know that very well. He want to run despite his age, but we cannot bring back this same two-party. But for us to do it, we must come together. And we must vote. And we must vote for the right candidate. If you want to take a different person, fine, the opposition. They got to sit down. Let's be honest to ourselves. We got to collaborate. We know that we're going to collaborate. It's not free. We will collaborate. But Liberians, look at yourself. You supported this party from 2005. Yes, they're the ruling party. I see people on Facebook today complaining. I see Martin Colley complaining. John Molu, the integrity man, they're pushing aside. We see all these people complaining. We listen to Amara Corner, they're complaining. They tell you the government is not working the way it's supposed to work. These are not what they settle for. We listen to the finance minister, he's telling us different things. We listen to the president, everybody's saying their own thing. The president is a good man. He wants something good for Liberia, but it's not working. Maybe the president will take more action. Maybe the president will do more. But we need jobs. The government got to be transparent. The government got to be honest to encourage more people in the country, to encourage more investors. We're sitting here, not because our own radio, we got things going in Liberia there. It's not easy. We pay taxes, we're just paying taxes, everything. Imagine running your NGO and you paying taxes. You bring in something that will benefit the country, you pay more taxes. Hey, my people. Then you say nothing going on, and then you say the government is good. Listen, I will say it again. We can pay for all the road in Liberia. We always celebrate the road. Mr. Bwaka can put 3, 4, 5 overhead bridges. Come general election, everybody will contest on that bridge. Because you ask, if you go to President Wiana, he will tell you, say, I want a road. You go to Mr. Cummings, he say, I want road. You go to Mr. Billete, he say, I want road. Anybody you ask, the little child say, I want road. But the question they will ask you, why no jobs? Why no jobs? And who are we giving a contract to? Who are these people? Are we giving it to our own people? That's another thing there. Why the taxes are high in Liberia? Because more taxes, the more the suffering on the Liberian people. Yes, they say rice are $14. $14 for rice. But how many people can afford rice in Liberia? Because you're not working. You're not working. And we're talking about feeding ourselves. We've gone 2 years. The president, I know you will feed by again. The president is an agriculture president, but we've gone 2 years into this government. It's the same thing we see, nothing much. What are people get their farm? There's nothing much. Because we have now worked towards agriculture. other country, Ivory Coast, right near us, Ivory Coast budget is $22 billion. 65% of Ivory Coast budget is in agriculture. 65. Go and check it for yourself. 65. And that's where they make the money. But for us, we got more money going to payroll. We got more money going to the Senate, the representative. They use your money and they will come back to you to campaign. That money they should have given them, what they increased their budget to over $10 million. They gave it to them. Election time, they will use that same money to campaign. Eh? Look, they're not speaking for you. These are some of the things you need to think about. Your representative, not because he gave you $25 when you go to your house, not because he gave you $5, not because he gave you bag or rest Christmas time. Because that's what we want. We see Liberians fighting for rights. Eh? Okay, I'm going to bring on a surprise guest, and he's no other person but Lofa Julius. He tried to get on. Maybe Lofa, I will have to resend this thing here to you. His device is not connected. I'm going to bring on another patriot, a guy who just came from Liberia, and he's the CEO of, and okay, he will introduce himself, but his name is Lofa Julius. Yeah, let me see. Okay, Lofa, I have to send this thing back. And Tuzon, is the line open? Anybody call? You can intercept them. We can.
Okay. So, well, listeners out there, the program you are listening to is the Independent Mind for a Better Liberia. So, if you want to be part of this unique program, this lovely Saturday morning, the 21st of February 2026, numbers to call 0777-959-959, 0777-959-959, or better still 0881-871-670. The numbers to call. So we go straight to the phone line. Good morning and welcome to the platform Independent Minds.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is
You breaking in.
Yeah, my name is
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah. So for me, for just there is certain things.
His line is bad.
Yeah, your line is too bad. We hope you call back. Yeah, your line is too bad. Yeah. All right.
Okay, guys, and I will be John. We have and at what time is it there, Tuzon?
We have 18 minutes after the hour, 11 o'clock.
Okay, when the next program is supposed to come again?
12 o'clock. Okay, let's go to the phone line. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to the
Very
program.
good morning to all the panelists on the show this morning.
All right.
My name is Steve Davis, and I'm phoning from somewhere around district number 8.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let me say thank you. You know, I usually follow this show every Saturday, and let me say to the panelists that, you know, it is a good work. The community, what I would say, there's a community out there, product. He has a lot of ideas. But the issue here is how can those ideas infiltrate the mass base of our population? You know, there's a mindset. Last time I had opportunity to come across Mr. Kumis that were at the Center for the Exchange of Intellectual Opinions here on Cape Street. And I said to Mr. Kumis that one issue that is confronting him is how his ideas to infiltrate the mass base of our country. Because our people have a mindset that, look, this particular unit party and CDC scenario, we know that in Nigeria, and not just Nigeria, but Africa as a whole, there's a tradition, and you cannot erase that. You go to even the Sierra Leone, the Ghana, they have this particular mindset of a two-party system. Even you go to the Ghana, you have the NTP and you have the NDC. Well, Mr. Omis should be ensuring that how his ideas can even trade the market. He's a good product. Mind you might like him or hate him. His ideas are good. His record, I mean, he has said globally, it's something that we as Liberians can tap in to see how that, because, I mean, the country won't flourish some more years. We have changed government in, government out. I mean, people that we have trusted, they have come, and you still see the same old problem. I told people, I think there's one reason why those who are coming, or they fail to realize what they feel like viewers, that they are aware that the number one issue that is confronting the country is the issue of unemployment. When people are not employed, when people are not self, they are not able to provide, they don't have that necessity of less. It becomes very embarrassing. For me, the record Mr. Kumi has said globally, he's a good product. People might buy more of him. But my own question to him, what possibility, what mechanism are put in place to ensure that these ideas reach the former embassy at time, reach the former in Soju, reach the former in something? How can that, what mechanism are put in place? Because the people are being involved with this particular two-party system and two-party sentiment, and I'm not being helping. I'm not being helping. The only way you tell people, oh, Mr. Kumi is good, but you must go to the Third Unity Party or CDC. Mr. Kumi is good, but he must roll with certain group of people. My question to him, what McKinney saying, how can he break this particular balance that was set in the system of Liberia? That's my point. He has a good idea.
Very good point. Very good point.
We can tap into it. We have seen that with countries like Zambia, Uganda, and others. We tap into people who have set records globally. Today, you see the power of the country. We can do this. So for me, my own question to Mr. Cummings, I know I have a lot of good friends that are around him, the likes of Asik George and others. There are good people around him, but how can his ideas even trade the vast majority of our people in the society? How can see what McKinney says is what I look for from the Alternative National Congress and what I look for from those who are devoted supporters of Mr. Cummings. What McKinney are they put in place that the ideas of the political leader can even trade the people that is down, that they can erase the mindset of just the UP and CDC, because in Liberia we don't build institution, we build individual, and that's the reason why when the individual leaves, the institution begins to we see it from the Liberty Party and other political parties like the Chewy Party, so that we can ensure that Mr. Cummings, his ideas is quite on institutional building. So how can that even treat?
Okay, but let's see, don't go. Hello, you there? He left already. Okay, I want to welcome Julius. And how are you, Julius? I took you from your bed this morning.
It's good, Monet. I know.
Yeah,
I understand. Great to be on here. Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is the
panel.
independent minds. This is the independent minds. You listen to the last guy that just called. He said, "How can Mr. Cummings transform all the good things that he know?" And Mr. Cummings is a good guy, but how can he transform it into vote? Because they're still looking at CDC and UP, and that is our problem. Now everybody's saying they're tired with the UP and CDC. And you just came from Liberia. You went there to see how best you can help. So tell us, say something that we hear from you. And I want to make this clear, Mr. and Julius is not a member of the an ANC. He has his own show and he always in Liberia. So I just want to make that disclaimer here right now. Go ahead, Julius.
Well, definitely, Manette, as you stated earlier, thank you for having me on. Tuzon as well. Great. I think Tuzon, your producer. Thank you. And of course to the Care Family Radio. Great to be here. Today is my debut on the platform. So I believe it's great to be on here. Most importantly, to engage Liberians You know, like you said, I am again the CEO of Across Africa. I was just in Liberia 2 weeks ago, just 2 weeks ago, to engage Liberians. Let me just quickly dive into the response to the brother who asked as to how Mr. Cummings can transform his votes into, or you know, his ideas into votes. Uh, you know, one thing I realized while I was in Liberia, and this is not just in Liberia, this is not just this time around, but previously, um, is that we are always looking. I think the brother, even at the very end of his statement, said most of the current political or institutions are surrounded on one person, right? It's based on an individual instead of the institution. And again, it's very difficult to build institutions in Liberia because it is often dwelt on an individual idea
Individual.
and circle around that person. This is where I think the brother can now ensure himself in the process. Do not wait for Mr. Alexander Cummings. If you value what he brings to the table, you're not doing it for Mr. Cummings. At this point, you're doing it for yourself. Like an example I will give you. Recently, when I was in Liberia, I engaged a young woman who now is in the process of just gathering people. She was once a seditious, all right. And she and we had a heated conversation to start off. And then at the very end of it, she said what I have heard most Liberians say. You know, Mr. Cummings he's a good man, but you know, he's not marketable. So I said, you have fallen prey to what the status quo wants you to believe. This is what the politicians want you to believe. This is not about your future. When your future is bright, they see reason to stand in the way. So when you're hearing people telling you the man is good, he understands the international market, he knows how to bring job opportunities to Liberia. This man has not been involved in any corrupt practice. This man, they say all these good things. Then I tell you, but we just we don't know how to market the man. What they're telling you is you're lazy as an individual or you're lazy as group, that you are not capable enough to reach out to your neighbors and tell your neighbors, look, I have a child who's 5 years old, and I don't want my child to come and go through the same thing I'm going through today, because I fail to mobilize people to understand the importance of this individual. Now you're fighting for your future. When you look at other countries around the world, the young people don't sit and wait to be engaged, especially when they're sick and tired of corrupt system. They don't wait for nobody to mobilize them. They get up for themselves and do it, because at the end of the day, it is the quality that you are looking for. If you're tired and one group of people consistently carry on the same ideas, then you fall victim. Okay, so you're not helping yourself. Monet, if you will permit me to, I just want to share this.
Go ahead, Julius.
Yes, I am an independent and person, and I'm independent in my thought process. But of course, I supported the candidacy of Mr. Alexander Cummings, and considering where we are right now, I'm heavily considering the idea of supporting Mr. Alexander Cummings, because I often describe the UPN CDC as 69. Any way you flip it, it's the same. If you think I'm lying, draw 69 on a piece of paper, flip it around, it will still be 69. They literally dwelling off the same idea. They're playing from the same playbook. Our young people can no longer wait. Look at the University of Liberia. Look at other institutions. Look at the healthcare facility. I toured the JFK when I was there. I saw women sitting upright in rubber chairs. Okay, I saw them sitting up in rubber chair to watch their kids while they were admitted. I visited the University of Liberia campus because of a project that we are trying to take to Liberia to engage in agriculture, technology, and other things. I saw how dilapidated the facility is. I visited Nimba County. I did not come to Monrovia to sit and go to the D Calabash. I wanted to see and engage my people. So I went to Nimba County. Bah! I went today. I saw for myself how much the people are in dying need of assistance. So when I came back to Monrovia, I engaged so when I got to Liberia, I thought to engage Mr. Cummings. To Monrovia, excuse me. I engaged Mr. Cummings and I asked Mr. Cummings. I said, look, Mr. Cummings, you appear you are in the race again. All right. What are you doing? Mr. Cummings looked at me and said, Lofa, do you believe in me? I said, yes, I believe in your ability to do it. He said, but then why are you waiting for me? Why are you waiting for me? Why are you waiting for me? Do you think when I become a president, it would be a unilateral decision or idea to transform the country? It would be united idea. Every one of us, not just the president, but you as individual who support the idea of the candidate will have to work honestly to start off. You will have to be committed. All right. And it will have to be consistently done in order for that government to be successful. So, my brother, let me say this to you. Do not be carried away by the status quo. You have the opportunity. Don't wait for Moneki Shan to reach out to you. Think about your future. What benefits you when the healthcare institutions are being developed and they are providing quality or healthcare or attention to the people? Guess what happens? You benefit from it. When the education system is being developed, when you have smart learning centers, when you have smart schools where the local community schools are now connecting with Western classes and they're engaging other kids of their age, you have benefited yourself and you left behind legacy. But who starts the process? The leader in Mr. Alexander Cummings will only spearhead that process because he will set the precedents. The precedents will be, guess what? I'm not going to do what other leaders did before. I would not support the issue of corruption. I'm not going to support nepotism. And that's the reason why I'm not hiring people who are in my circle. I'm hiring people based on merits, based on competence. These are the things that we should look at. These are the characteristics that we look at in people when we decide to move Liberia forward. So hold yourself accountable, my brother. Hold yourselves accountable and start mobilizing. If you feel like this is what you see in the candidate, don't wait for him to do it. Don't wait for anybody else. I have learned from Ghana. I learned from Sierra Leone. I learned from other countries around Africa. The young people don't wait. And the people themselves, when they feel threatened, when they feel that democracy is out of the way, they get up and they do something. In our case, we must get up and elect the candidate that we sincerely believe will transform Liberia. We're not getting any younger. We're getting older. Mana, thank you. I know it was a lengthy intro, but I just want to stop.
No, that's good. That's good. And that's good. And Julius, and that's good. And I love the one you just said. 69 is 69, no matter how you turn it. And you know, I just, with all my little thing, I just took this one from you. You know, when you talk about it, I said, what? I never thought about it. So no matter how you switch it, it's all 69. And Lofa, if I will ask you, the young people, and some people are saying that these two parties, CDC and UP, they are the biggest party. And Mr. Cummings have to go to the Senate. Some people, all the guys said Mr. Cummings should join the Unity Party. And with Mr. Cummings joining the Unity Party tomorrow, they will put him on making stand-up Barracam 2029. So what's your thought? People say the party, yes.
So Manette, you know what that tells me, right? It tells me that you have a vacuum. All right. You have a vacuum. And the need for leadership is right there. You see the asset, but you know what? The level of selfishness is all about individual benefit as compared to the nation's benefit. If we don't put ourselves first, we will not be seen. For some of them, it is that fear. Mr. Cummings often say this on the campaign trail. And you know, one thing that I said, for which I have come to realize that the status quo will fight Mr. Cummings. I said this, if you can recall, Manette, the last election I told you, I said, the status quo will fight Mr. Cummings with everything they have. They will throw all of the pots and pans at him because they believe in an attempt to bring in Mr. Cummings, who's an outsider, he will expose a lot of these things. Even yourself, Manette Kishan, If you're a witchcraft, you're not bringing no pastor in your house to sleep, especially a pastor who can pray and bring down the roof. You're not bringing him around. You will do everything to keep that pastor. I don't care how you love your wife. And your wife tell you, oh, the pastor is a good friend. You will do everything to make sure that pastor does not come in. And this is exactly what the status quo is doing in Liberia. They will fight Mr. Cummings with everything. They would throw everything at him. They would tell the people how he's gay. They would tell the people how he's not marketable. They would tell the people how he come out there, he's too quiet. They would tell the people how he's short. All of these things, considering the fact that they feel like our people are gullible to some extent, where they only follow the crowd politics and not the quality. Okay, they're not asking the real questions on the campaign trail. What would you do in your first 90 days of the presidency? Something that Mr. Cummings have continuously answered in every interview. How many opposition political party leaders or presidential candidate have you heard sitting and engaging Liberians for hours and stating answers to questions with idea, practical understanding of the issue, and his ability to transform things? You don't hear that. They would not tell you Mr. Cummings is incompetent. They would not tell you he cannot get the job done. What they would tell you, which they believe is the quote that you have bought into, and in order to convince you easily, you already agreed that Mr. Cummings is not marketable because you took yourself out of the proportion. You said, I'm not going to do it. Let his political party members do it. So they will continue to push it. So I don't see why you think UP that consider themselves overly sophisticated, why would they want Mr. Cummings and agree to make him standard bearer in the next distant future? Because they feel that he brings an asset. Nobody wants a liability in the institution. You would not have invited me here, Manette, this morning, excuse me, if you knew that my presence on here would do nothing but embarrass the platform. You would never do that. Okay, so the reason you invited me here is because you saw some quality in my presentation. So you invited me to be a part of the discourse. That's exactly why they will want Mr. Cummings to be a part of their institution, but then they want the dirt to rub on Mr. Cummings, and that is not something we want. So they will fight him with everything they have, believe it or not. I'm telling you, if you're not ready for change, sit back and watch, because you and your kids will just end up as victims. We will come, some of you who are less than 40, you will come and hit 40s, you will hit your 50s, and you will continue to shift blames. Oh my God, all of our political leaders, you didn't do your part. So it's time for people to literally beat people's conscience. This is not campaign season, but I want you to think about it. Think about how you can actually participate in the process. Don't be left out. My mother always said to me, get me out of your Liberian politics. I said, that's part of the problem. You are part of the problem because you took yourself out of the discussion. You took yourself out of contributing to the possible transformation of the nation. And guess what? This is why we are here. My father said the same thing. I'm not going to say the same thing. And I promised myself I will not leave Liberia the way I met her. But I know I'm not in the position to run for the presidency and to transform Liberia. We must start from that position. We must get somebody who is ready, who has been battle tested. And Mr. Alexander Cummings has been battle tested in corporate America. It's not easy to excel to the top. When I just sat in a meeting yesterday making a case to bring, you know what I'm going through. And that was through just the name. And I can brag about this, all right? Just to having the name Mr. Cummings mentioned, it helped doors. I'm looking to bring investors. That's part of the reason why I was in Liberia 2 weeks ago, all right? And I just sat with the board to make a presentation, okay, to finalize my report so that they can make that determination as to when, where, or how they come to Liberia. It was because the name was simply mentioned. So why are we not digging the gold? It's almost like you have a pot of gold in your hands. You drop it to run after rock. Why are we doing this to ourselves and the future generation? I don't get it.
And you see, and that's what our people, that's why they are gullible and they are vulnerable. and they see this. Most of our guys will go and take picture with white people and post it all over social media and say, oh, I went to this place, I met this person. If Mr. Cummings were doing the same thing, look, this man has the contact with people. What Judah just said, this is thing that he's been saying for long and will continue to say it. Now, Judas could wait and say, well, the day Liberia, okay, I will bring investors to Liberia, but we all fighting. We don't care who's in charge right now. But what we are saying that, listen, we need to change the status quo. We need to bring in new flavor. We need new ideas. And y'all will see Mr. Cummings on all the platform explaining about the economy, how to take this country. How many politicians are set on radio to answer questions? They don't. They will tell you whatever you want to hear, and they are the same people going around. And you said something, Julius, the status quo. These few guys, that just a handful of people in Liberia who will fight this man 100 times. They will say all kinds of things. They will say he's gay and he's not a gay. They will say he shot, but I don't know whether he shot. He's the shortest in Liberia. They will say, oh, nobody know him. Oh, he want to bring his friends. But this man still live in Liberia. He moved to Liberia 2016. He's in the country right now. But they want him to cuss all over Facebook, and he should just sit, just criticize. And it don't work that way, my people. We got to change this country. We got to change. If I will ask you to say something to the young people, Julius, because your show, your platform, imagine you got this show on it with so young Liberians. You give it to them. In fact, one day they brought you up to talk, but you allow them to use your platform. And you look at our population today, the young people, they are almost 65%.
Right.
And these are the people, the 15 years old today will be able to vote 2029. If I ask them, talk to the conscience, speak to them, what are you going to tell them? What they need to do? What are some of the things they need to look at in a leader?
So you know, Manette, the young people themselves, let me not try to sugarcoat this, because I feel like I'm in a corner where I'm thirsty for change. I'm thirsty for transformation. And for that reason, I will try to sugarcoat my statements so that I can get young people to buy into it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be upfront honest with you.
Yes.
The word, the key word here is gullibility. And to kind of break it down a little bit, our young people are too, they are too used to handouts. They don't see reason to become independent. Look, Manette, when you become independent, you value your independence.
Yes.
You appreciate being self-conscious. You appreciate what it means when you come up as a person and enjoy yourself. When you can walk out of your house, Manette, go to the nearest store, purchase what you want to purchase. If it's a beer or anything, you sit at that store and drink it without having to worry about a politician having to foot the bill for you.
Yeah.
It gives you some relief. Unfortunately, what a lot of the politicians have done, and they have strategically done this without the people even knowing this, they suppress the education system, keep it in a condition that will provide what I would say under quality education to the young people. But they select their family and friends and send them in the diaspora to seek quality education, so they are able to return to now take the jobs that we don't already have in Liberia from the young people that are in the country. They will then look to invest in medical facilities outside of Liberia, Manette, but they will not invest in JFK. They will not invest in Redemption Hospital. They will not invest in the nurses and doctors that are in Liberia, because they can afford to fly out of Liberia. They can send their kids out of Liberia to seek medical attention.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Now, the young people will sit there, but what they would do is, while they're taking away from these institutions, guess what they're doing? They're handing $10, $20, $30 and putting these young kids in the streets and asking them to be militants. They are not empowering these young people to become independent mentally so that tomorrow their future will be just as bright as their kids. They keep them suppressed and quarantined to this low area where their kids can always come back and compete with the kids, and then they will have to submit. The kids will have to submit to the kids that are coming from the diaspora, because you know what? You cannot compete with a person who travel out of the country and have this quality education, and that's part of the reason why they will come and be braggadocious of the education they have. I went to Harvard University. I went to Princeton's University. I went to that university. I graduated with that degree. Guess what? The Caucasian man was able to build Harvard University. The Caucasian was able to build Princeton University. We were able to build the University of Liberia, but we have refused to invest in the University of Liberia. We have refused to provide quality teachers so that the young people can benefit and stand up. So they are afraid, Monet, for these young people to understand when you educate a man or a woman, expect something in return, because they are coming with a whole lot for you and they cannot take that right now. So the best thing they can do, keep them right where they are, keep them limited to sing and chant the battle cries to you and your family, and then give them $20, pay their kids' tuition. Have you not heard government officials, lawmakers at that, who will openly say Liberians are beggars? They beg too much. Have you not heard that? Because it suits them. They feel like it puts them in the position to come across as humanitarians. All right. You did not hire anybody to be a humanitarian. You did not hire anybody to serve as your Jesus Christ. You hire them to get a piece of job done, because all of us cannot represent ourselves as presidents, representatives, or senators. So there should be no reason why anybody should come and give you a bag of rice and you hail them as some kind of Jesus Christ to you. You should be under no circumstance to go and ask any lawmaker for your child's tuition. No, that is not what they were hired to do. They were hired to make sure that the system, and by the way, they are your employees. They are your employee. You hire and fire them. Instead, you have submitted yourselves to them as though, yes, guess what? You have no option. Stop it. The young people, again, I throw this right back in your coat. You must take the mantle of authority in your hands. You have the highest population, the highest percentage of the population in the country. Why are you allowing yourselves to be so vulnerable? Why? When you know you have it. Liberian young people are smart. If you think it's a joke, Monet, come up with some kind of slogan. Have you heard how many slogans are often used, whether on social media or just in social areas? Okay, Liberians young people are able to coin their own statements, words in colloquial. That anybody, you will sit right there. I sat right there, and two young men spoke. They called it the colloquial language. But I could not understand anything they were saying, and they were doing it purposely laughing. They were talking and doing it, and the baby, you get it, baby, you copy cool. But they have a way of saying it, and I'm thinking to myself, these young people just created their own language, and we are pretending as though we don't have what it takes. Look, we are one of the richest lands on earth. We have one of the best countries on earth, but we allow few politicians. I don't call them politicians, because politicians
that's it.
are people who have defined idea and come to power with an understanding of transformation and want to leave behind legacy. Unfortunately, those you have elected are not politicians. They are politicians. They trick their way to power to enrich themselves and leave you just as you are. Let me close on this note, Manette. When I sat down yesterday doing my presentation, like I said, I sat with the board and I needed to do my presentation for them to go ahead and vote and make that determination. One of the questions that I was asked, because the vast majority of my presentation was on why it was important for this organization to come to Liberia. I was trying to sell Liberia as a fertile land, the land of opportunity, where if they're to come, because they're investing in agriculture. I said Liberia is very fertile. We are growing cassava, rice, and all of these things. So the lady asked me, Why is it that this land is so fertile as you claim, but the people are mostly hungry and in abject poverty? That question left with me, and I'm gonna make a post about this today. You know, I answer the question to the best of my ability, but the part of the answer that had a lot of the board members giggling was when I said the problem is not the people, the problem is the politicians in the country. And the other lady, and she laughed about it, right? She laughed. Monet, you can look this woman, Eva M. Clinton. Eva M. Clinton, who was a part of the meeting. She was the first female representative, black representative from North Carolina. Look at
Eva.
historically. I was proud yesterday to engage her. But when I said politician, they asked me to repeat, thinking that maybe I misspoke. And I said, no, I purposely referenced them as politicians because they trick their way to power and they don't change. They maintain that trick to continuously keeping our people in abject poverty. So I refer to them as politicians. But a politician is an individual who sits, observe his or her surrounding, identify problems, and say, I will ask for public office. So upon my ascendancy to that position, I can start transformation. I'm not waiting to get rich. I'm not looking to give handout. I want to approach it systematically. Once we address the system, once we fix the system, then I will benefit. Even with my absence, I will benefit. But today, most government officials who were in office, the minute they're no longer in office, they're either fighting people for land, they're out there down in the streets, they're dying miserably because they cannot afford to now fly out of the country. They can't benefit from health care and all of the things. The system is rotten. And that's part of the reason why we must bring someone who understands how to build or maintain a system, Monet.
Yep. Yes, listen, guys, and we almost out of time, and I know tomorrow we'll be on here again the same time, and we'll be on in Grand Jidet on Top FM, and the same time. But Liberians, the young people, trust me, you got a lot of rules, and just what Julius said, that's it. And this boy called me. I would not call his name, and the representative he went to, he asked the representative to please help him with his school. And the representative pushing around, but this boy is a strong supporter of this representative. So after 2 weeks, he went back to the representative and said, oh, Chief, you know, I heard all kinds of things. The person we try to get on social media to make sure we debunk certain things. He said to his surprise, the representative gave him $100.
Wow.
And that's how he went and paid. He said, but why here? He said, he just used the lip stuff and started talking all the nonsense. He said, the man gave me $100. But I went to the representative for over 2 months to help with my school, just to pay for some of the classes. He said, but when I talk about to go on social media or to go around, to go to radio station, he gave me $100 and said, I should come back here and give us something again. You see, they keep you in the same place because they believe they can give you money to drink. They will give you, they want you to say muya muya, they want you to dance, but they send their children to other African countries, to America, to go to school. And then they say you are a beggar. They say they asking for more money because you come to them and beg every day. But trust me, you can fire them anytime. All you need to do is to put yourself together too and then say, listen, enough is enough. We'll vote against you and we'll remove you. So Liberians, you people, look, you got one vote. I got one vote. All the people in Liberia got one vote. The men who in the Mercedes-Benz got one vote. The old man that's selling or Lake Kasawa got one vote. Nobody, look. They need you, then you need them. But we got to stand as a citizen. We got to do it right, my people. If we don't, you that think you're 25 years old, we were 25 yesterday. And we complain about the past politicians. But they are doing worse than the past politicians. We've seen it every day. Most of our past politicians, they are poor today because they were doing more talking and we even listen to them. But these ones, they're getting richer every day. They are millionaires. Some of them just 2 years, they turn to be millionaires. They're millionaires right now. And even if you vote them out, they don't care because they got houses all over the place. But anyway, we out of time. Julius, Tomorrow, if you have the time, I will always put it in the chat room anytime. And I appreciate you, and I love your honesty. We've been in this thing for long, Julius. I remember before you even have your show in the night. But for those of you in America, please, we cannot do it this time because the thing is in Liberia. The voters are in Liberia. They want to hear you. So sometime coming up, it's not a bad thing. But please, you can still be part of it. Anybody want to get on it? You in Liberia, Independent Minds will be in the 73 district. We just started. We'll make sure we want only young people. We're not concerned about the politician. And Julius said, I will continue to use that word, politician. We're not concerned about them. But Liberians, we can change this thing. Look at other options. Look at other candidates. You got other new candidates. But yes, I am others coming supporters, which I owe no apologies on that. And I support him, but have an independent mind. If Mr. Cummings do wrong, I will tell you do wrong. But he is the best amongst all the guys who contested. Where are they? Where are the other politicians? We had 20. You can find them? No. Mr. Cummings in Liberia. But we'll collaborate, but we're just waiting. And I want to say thank you very much again, Julius, for your time. And to everyone again, thank you, Tuzon. I appreciate you. Thanks to the Kia Radio. And don't forget, tomorrow, same time, same station. And those of you in Grand Gila, I want to say thank you very much again. And let us have a conversation next week and tomorrow. And we're always on there, Julius, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 10:30. And then Saturday and Sunday, and 10 o'clock and 11:30. So tomorrow on Kia, Sunday on Kia will be 11:30 to 1 o'clock in Liberia in the night. But also tomorrow and in the morning will be Grand Gila. So 10 o'clock is in Grand Gila tomorrow morning. Okay, and you want to say something? You want to do a closing? I know we out of time, but don't worry, Tuzon will give up.
Well, no, man, I think that just enough. Hopefully tomorrow, and I just apologize for the the late turnout. I just woke up and I said, okay, let me jump in and join Manette. But we'll be asleep and we'll still make the case for Liberia. I just want Liberians to pay attention, be cautious of the fact that the politicians will come again. They will come to your doors with different quotations. You just have to do what is right in the interest of Liberia. That's all. You think about yourself. When you think Liberia, think about yourself. Your future is what matters. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jeff. And Tuzon, you can take it from there.
Yeah, I want to say thanks to Lofa Julius for the wonderful presentation. Okay, but so listeners out there, don't forget tomorrow you have all the chance today to go and read about Mr. Cummings, read about ANC, because tomorrow it's going to be a lot of game give out, because when you answer any question correctly, you stand a chance to win a good prize tomorrow 11:30 to 1 a.m. in the morning. So make sure you be part of the program tomorrow. It's another edition. So I want to say thanks to General for that wonderful presentation. So to listeners out there, do join us tomorrow for another edition of the program Independent Minds for a Better Liberia. Till then,
this is Independent Minds for a Better Liberia. A nation does not change by noise alone. It changes when minds awaken, when questions are no longer feared, when truth is spoken boldly, when ideas are free. This is Independent Minds for a Better Liberia, a powerful radio experience driven by vision and conviction. A dream brought to life by a man who believes leadership begins with thought. Honorable Alexander B. Cummings. This is not just talk. This is dialogue with purpose. Conversation that challenges complacency. Ideas that demand accountability. Voices shaping tomorrow. At the center of it all stands a commanding presence. A host who probes deeply. A voice that refuses silence. The General, Munir Keshin. Now,